There is something so satisfying about solo travel and the ability to overcome things independently, but God, is it nice to have two brains sometimes. Travelling with Connor through Sri Lanka was the first time I'd travelled with someone so like-minded and so in sync with my priorities of travelling. I think that's why we get along so well. We're usually on the same page, whether it comes to food choices, daily budget, an activity we think is worth splurging on. We can always bounce ideas off of each other. Pro tip, find a travel buddy like Connor. He will piss you off at times, but there's more ups than downs, I promise. Speaking of which, brings us to this vlog. Connor and his lovely family extended the invitation to me to come and stay with them in Cyprus for a week, so you bet I was not going to pass up that opportunity. As this was all filmed fresh after the laptop incident, I was feeling less than vloggy, so a lot of this footage is just a bunch of B-roll. So please enjoy some random activities that we got up to in Cyprus. The first real activity that we did in Cyprus was the Adonis Trail. It is about a 30 to 40 minute drive from Paphos out towards the Paphos Peninsula. The loop itself is about 7.5 kilometers and will normally take 2 to 3 hours to complete. For reference, it took us 2 hours and 37 minutes and my watch recorded about 8 kilometers by the time I'd started it. The trail takes you through rocky passages, pine forests, and some decent spots of incline to give you stunning ridgeline views overlooking the Paphos coastline and Polis Bay. We did not have the weather on our side, unfortunately, and the sky opened up on us just as we made it to the top. We still managed to get some pretty decent views before getting absolutely saturated. It was safe to say that the return trip was a lot faster as we were soaked through.
You are my candy. Hey, baby. I want to know, would you be my candy? Hey, go. Flip. Go. Flip. One. Oh, sorry, bro. No breathing.
Go, Kylie.
Go. One. And go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Go! Go! Ready? You got this. Ha! I'll make it easy. Ready? Batu. Oh my God! Hey. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
8, 9, and.
Hey!
Double!
Hey!
guys. How's everything so far?
Ready?
Go! Oh, this girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. We did a day trip to Limassol and made a few stops along the way. Since Connor and Kylie are both history nerds, I ended up in places I may otherwise have missed. The first stop was Petra 2 Romeo. No idea if that's how you pronounce it, apologies if it's not. But it's better known as Aphrodite's Rock. According to Greek mythology, this is the exact spot where the goddess of love and beauty herself rose from the sea foam. The pebble beaches were absolutely stunning to walk across, and the colour of the ocean was so mesmerising. We then stopped at the sanctuary of Apollo Hylates, which is an ancient religious site dating back over 2,000 years. Apollo Hylates was worshipped as the god of the woodland and protector of Kurion. The site once included a temple, ceremonial courtyards, bath complexes, athlete training areas, and accommodation for pilgrims visiting the sanctuary. The sanctuary was heavily damaged by a major earthquake in 365 AD, but what remains is still very impressive to wander through and envision what it must have been like back then.
What did they do?
Piss off. Cheeky bastard. Is this a prison? By the time we reached the city of Limassol, a white girl brunch was calling. After a delicious meal at Jam, we wandered over to the Archaeological Museum, which holds ancient artifacts from as far back as the Neolithic period all the way through to Roman Cyprus. The museum is packed with ancient pottery, statues, jewellery, and relics from kingdoms that existed thousands of years ago. And as if all of that wasn't interesting enough, Connor took it upon himself to keep us entertained by venturing on a little side quest for no apparent reason.
I can't believe you just did that. That's ridiculous.
Terrible. We finished the day by wandering around the old port looking at all the expensive boats and waterfront houses. Another day trip took us to the capital of Cyprus, Nicosia. It is Europe's last divided capital, where the island is split between the Greek Cypriot south and the Turkish-controlled north. The division dates back to the 1970s when conflict and violence arose, causing the UN to create the Green Line buffer zone through the island.
I want to do this, film.
You look like such a tourist right now. Wow. It's a surprisingly straightforward process to cross into northern Cyprus. You just need to show your passport and the officers wave you through. There is something so odd about crossing an internationally recognised border in the middle of a city. Once through, the shift is pretty noticeable. There's Turkish flags everywhere. We didn't venture further than the border bazaar, but it was honestly fascinating to wander through. I'm so happy. If there's one thing Connor and I both love, it's a trot through a pretty place. Since the Trudeau's Mountains failed to provide us with appropriate weather for a hike, we went back to the Akamas Peninsula to walk through Abacus Gorge. It's a natural canyon that has been carved out over thousands of years by flowing water cutting through limestone rock. Depending on the season, you're essentially walking across creek beds, so it can get a little slippery. We managed to luck out with the weather this time, and it ended up being an absolutely gorgeous walk. So there you have it. Cyprus was definitely not on my radar prior to meeting Connor, but it's well worth a visit. I had so much fun spending time with Connor and his family, and I feel very grateful to have been given the opportunity to explore with them. You fucking wombat.